Hi, good people. Hope you are doing fine. Today I'll be talking about why many people have left their poultry farming business because of losses in their farm. So, I want to talk about why most farmers fail in their poultry business. And before I continue, I am Esther from Esther Farm. Kindly stick around, watch till the end, and we learn together. Welcome to the channel and feel free to ask any question down below in the comment section. Number one, why farmers fail in poultry farming is lack of proper knowledge. You must have knowledge on how to deal with your chicks when they are young, especially raising them from day old, because at this time there are so many challenges, especially if you don't have enough knowledge. Knowledge is required before anyone can operate the business profitably. Number two is lack of proper management. The managers that are employed should know what they are employed to do. Some poultry managers to fail to do their work effectively, therefore leading to losses in the venture. Diseases can also lead to failure in your poultry farming. Some fertilized eggs meant to be hatched in the incubator could be infected with diseases from the parent stock. And if this is not detected and treated on time, this can lead to death sooner or later. Also, make sure that you know how to detect diseases early to avoid the spread of diseases in your farm. You should also be able to check the type of droppings in order to detect diseases early enough and treat them before you lose your birds. Number four is poor hygiene. Hygiene is very important to observe if the birds are to remain healthy and produce maximally for profit. The poultry farm should be kept clean always and the droppings cleared before they constitute an agent of disease. Also, make sure you clean your drinkers and feeders and disinfect them. Failure to that, you'll have so many diseases in your farm that are caused by poor hygiene, like coccidiosis, and this is a number one killer disease. And this will lead to death of your chickens. Number five is poor feeding. The birds should be fed well with proper feeds in order to produce maximum meat and eggs. The birds should be fed according to their ages. The various feeds are chick mash, growers, and layer mash, and should have the required nutrients to grow healthy and produce optimally. So make sure when feeding your chicken, the feed should be balanced diet and feed your chicken enough feeds to avoid stunted growth, and this also can cause a great loss in your farm and also failure. Make sure when feeding your birds, if it is chicks, use the correct type of feeds depending on your choice. Some will use starter mash or chick mash or starter crabs depending on your pocket. So use the correct feed at the correct age. Number six is about security. Establish your farm in a secure place to keep off from enemies such as rats, soldier ants, snakes, etc. Most of these enemies are agents of diseases that could lead to epidemics on the farm and also kill your birds. Also, make sure you keep your birds away from thieves by fencing your compound. Number seven is poor housing. You need proper housing for your birds to grow well and produce well. Keep your birds according to their ages, like chicks need a little space, and growers and mature birds need more space and filtration to grow well. Number 8. A poultry farmer should know how to prevent poultry diseases as well as to cure them. If he or she doesn't know anything about preventive measures, then you should consult a veterinary doctor for good results. Number 9 is marketing. A marketing plan is necessary for successful commercial poultry farming. You cannot start poultry production without knowledge where, when, and how to sell your produce. Make sure you look for market before so that you get profit. Like eggs have a very short shelf life and should be sold quickly before they go bad, because no one is interested in buying bad eggs. Number 10. Overcrowding. Overcrowding birds or chicks in a small house, exposing the birds at high risk. If one gets viral disease like coccidiosis, Newcastle, the disease will wipe the rest before noticed. So make sure when constructing your houses, they are enough for your chickens to avoid losses, and this will also lead to failure because the birds will die. The last point is not being well prepared financially. Majority start with high number of birds without considering feeding costs, brooding, and vaccines. Start at your own pace and grow gradually and slowly, and you'll succeed in your poultry farming. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Kindly subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for the returning subscribers. And also, if you are very new here, kindly subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Bye.